And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and Happy New Year for still, I guess we can still say Happy New Year for at least the first week, right? Um, Welcome to another of our live sessions with these amazing business partners of mine. And today, since it's beginning of the year, we'll continue talking about our business and what we do here. But the theme for today is breaking the 9 to 5 mindset. And when I say that, I'm not thinking or asking anyone to leave their job. It's more about the mindset and how to transition from that mindset of 9 to 5 to having a digital business or having any type of business, how to be an entrepreneur. And I think the change in the mindset is much harder and very important, more important than to actual changing what you do every day and the task or actions you do. So for those of you who are maybe thinking of having something extra. And I think the first thing is to change your mindset. I think all of us here, as you can see, we still have our 9 to 5 jobs, or maybe not 9 to 5. Maybe it's as crazy as some of the nurses here have, which is more than that. But having a change in your mindset and being ready to have something extra, something new, to have your own business is something that I'd like us to talk today and to maybe share some of our experiences, how we make that change in the mindset. Are we still in the process maybe to change the mindset, right? Because it's unfortunately it's not something as easy as switching a switch, as clicking a button. It takes a bit of time, but I think with the right support, with the right people around you, it's much easier to change that mindset. So for those new here, I'm Dana. I'm a mom and an IT manager by profession, and also a digital business owner. I'm originally from Romania, but living in Canada, Ontario, for over 24 years now. And I have with me some amazing ladies this morning from all around the world. So I'll let them introduce themselves. 𝐂𝐿𝐴, do you want to go first?
Thank you, Dana. Sorry. Good morning, everybody on my side of the world. Happy blessed Sunday, everyone. So my name is 𝐒𝐿𝐴. I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines. I'm here in Canada as well, but on the uh, mountainside, so Edmonton in Alberta, Canada. So I'm a child of God, of course, a wife, mom of three, and of course, proud digital business owner. I work full time in the provincial government. So that's me.
Welcome, 𝐒𝐿𝐴, and Happy New Year. Good to see you
Happy New
back.
Year.
Rita, we talked just yesterday, but crossing the pond now all the way to Spain, which is what I'm pretty sure warmer than in Canada here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Well, you're actually right, Miss Dana. Well, it's way a lot more warm than in Canada. Well, my name is Rita. I want to thank you first and foremost for having me on your live stream. God bless you. So, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter. I'm a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State, but I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. So, back to you. Do you want me to say it in another language or?
Up to you if you want
Oh,
to.
as
Okay.
your wish. Okay. So
Okay.
obota oba obota oba boboge ken wariri aji awon teme no pia no ko ne khere iwa oni khamu wa wego we do mechin we do pataki mechin obi Nigeria mechin from Edo State. So mere Spain me with business in and him make na combine it with iwinani mewu a telephone banking agency mechin ma e wege na gbonyaji e wa wege ni combine with business in ekeni wariri aje ikamu wawe go baseti with business ina you wana me laptop keke mi ropa no ma keke baseti we so a mis oyentes en español soy nigeriana vivo en Galicia en España vivo en Galicia llevo unos 20 años en España pues soy una madre y una emprendedora online pues soy una agente telefónica para Banco Santander. Estoy aquí para ofreceros la oportunidad que tenemos para este negocio online. para que veáis vosotros. Pues, thank you very much, Miss Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Rita. Going now to another part of the world, which is definitely warmer than Canada. Moira, welcome back and Happy New Year. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Thank you so much, Dana. Thank you so much, ladies, and for being here back tonight again. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year to everybody. Wishing you all of the best for the year. Many, many blessings in abundance for all of you in all areas of your life. And I know, the business is rocking on this side, and everybody in this team, I know your teams are doing well. And for those out there that do not know me, my name is Moira. I am the face behind MoiraSandyForShare.com. I am originally from South Africa. I'm in Dubai now for 3 years. Due to my work, I'm a registered midwife. I'm still doing my full-time job. And as Dana was mentioning, it's not just a 9 to 5. It's like a 12-hour, 13-hour, 14-hour shift, So Vida knows what I'm talking about. But and I'm also this proud digital business owner, and that is why I ventured into this business, because the flexibility and the time and the freedom, that's all what we are looking for in this business, and what we were looking for before we entered as business, consultants. And it's been an amazing year. I've been a year in this business. And I love the fact that Rita is using her own language. It just shows the diversity also in this business, and the fact that she's in Spain, she talked in that language. That's amazing, Rita. That's amazing. So for my mense in South Africa, ek het 2 dae terug met iemand wat van die besigheid wil gevra het. Someone was asking about the business, and she said, you know what, I was watching your page. I was looking on your page and I saw this person, Desmond, and I was going into his page because I want to make sure, this is legitimate stuff, and this is things, this is my guy, you are my people, we are colors, you speak Afrikaans, and I want to make sure this is, this is real. I said, it is as real as it can get. We cannot say otherwise, and we are in it to win it in this business. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Moira. Vida, welcome back.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vida. I'm from Ghana, currently based in the US. I'm a registered nurse. I'm a mother of 3, a wife, a daughter, and proud digital business owner. This morning we are here. Happy Sunday to anyone who is watching us, and we are inviting anybody to join us. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you, Vida. And we all mentioned the business. So as always, I'll talk a bit about what is this business about? What do we really have to do every day? So before going into the mindset and how we started this business, what this business is about? Well, we do help people launch their own online businesses. Same like we are, helped at some point when we are just thinking of starting something, and we found this business opportunity and we got some help in order to start. We are here to inspire, educate, and guide anyone who is interested to start their own online business. And maybe you just have an idea, but you have no real plan, or you don't know where to start. This business model will work for anyone, regardless what you are. You can see we are in all over the world here, regardless of your age. We have people, like, I think us here, we are kind of in the same bulk part of the age, but we have people as young as 20 started, and we have even grandmas as, into their 80s, if you can believe it, who don't really know how to use a phone or a laptop, and they still were able to start this business and to make progress and be successful. So you don't have to have any previous business experience or technical experience. We have everything packaged together, like the trainings, the tools, and the support community that will help you start the business. Think of it like an online franchise. We give you everything you need as long as you have the right mindset to get this started, and still you maintain the full control of your business, right? It's your business, you register in your own name, you have all the expenses that you can do for the business. So it is, you are your own boss, you are your own CEO. And the amazing good thing about this business, and we'll all talk about, maybe different things that we liked about the business, but there is no selling or inventory involved. It can all be done through the power of social media, through a phone. As long as you have an internet connection, you are all set. You can take the business wherever you go, or no matter which part of the world you are. Talking about what you like about the business, and there are many things, but let's do a quick round. And 𝐿𝐵𝐾𝐻, if I'd like you, I'll ask you one thing that you would pick that you like most about this business. What would you pick?
Yeah, the very first thing I love. I love a lot of things about the business, but since I am still, I still have my full-time work, so I love the flexibility. Like I can insert any business activities into whatever pockets of time I have within the day. So that's what I love most about our business.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure all of us will know that, right? Because that's why we are able to still do our full-time job while still doing this business, plus the mom and other, wife house stuff that I'm sure all of us are doing. So the flexibility is definitely why we started this business, how we are able to start this business in the first place, because it's a business that fits around your lifestyle. You don't have to change your lifestyle to do this business. Rita, how about you? Something else? What would you do?
Well, I love the organization, how it helps me to organize the posts and everything, how I can time my posts. We have to post every day for people to see us, and we have different ways. Through the training that we have different ways we can organize our posts. I love how it's being shown in the training. So I love that. I'm an organized person. I love to be organizing. I love to plan and everything. So that one comes as a piece of cake to me in this business. Back to you.
Definitely. Thank you, Rita. And that's another amazing thing of having an online business, right? It's much easier to automate a lot of the daily tasks. And yes, we do have to open our business every day, which is, since it's through social media, we have to, promote our business. We have to do posts. We have to do maybe lives like this. But the good thing is, you can, work later at night, use the automation tools to prepare everything. So even if it looks like you may posting at 6 a.m. in the morning, you don't have to be there to press the button. So that's the good thing about the automation, and that's what Rita mentioned. Like if you are an organized person, you can work for a couple of hours or a couple of minutes whenever you have time, and your business, it's running continuously 24/7. Moira, if I go to you, one thing that you like about the business?
The accessibility, I have access to everything in this business, and the community, because I think they make most of it. Besides the automation, the people that's really working behind the scenes to make everything possible for us. And we have access, we have access to information, we have access to the training, we have access to human resource, we have access to everything. You do not have to go outside somewhere. It is, every single thing is here. If you post a question in your group, there's like 100 answers. Now it's up to you, which one, because all the answers are the best, all the answers are the best, and it's what you look for. So now it's for me to, add it together and make it for me, work for me. So yeah, the accessibility of everything in this business, that's what I love.
Definitely. And being an online business, right, we have access to all this training, and Rita also mentioned the training. It takes you from zero to wherever you want to be, and you do it at your own speed. And we have all these, private groups and tools that we can connect with people. So yeah, even if you have a question that maybe you don't know where to find it in the training, you put it in some of the internal chat and someone will reply, or as Moira said, many people may reply. So you can choose and find, because each person will be, sharing from their own experience. So you have to figure out which one maybe best works for your experience. Vaida, how about you? One thing that you like about the business?
I'm a mom. One thing I love about this business that is transferable. Right now I'm doing it. I'm so excited. When I get to the age, maybe where that I cannot do, I'll just transfer it to any one of my children, and the children will be doing it and still take care of me. So that is one of the things that I love this business. You can transfer it. Thank you.
Yes, and I love that. I think it's one of the benefits that maybe we don't talk as often about it, right? We talk mostly about the immediate, like, hey, it gives me time, it gives me the community, I love the training. But the fact that at some point, whatever you decide, you can transfer the business to your kids, and you do the hard work at the beginning, and then after a while, the business is really bringing you enough, money or enough income that your kids can retire, not only you. Right? So it's amazing. We don't talk enough about it, and maybe I should have a special live only about talking about that part of the business, or that benefit of I cannot leave my IT professional diploma to my kids, so they'll have to get their own. But I could leave my business and all the benefits that come with it to my kids, which is amazing. Yes, thank you, ladies. A lot of good benefits, and we could talk about the business and the benefits of the business a long time. But let's go about into today's theme, and about how to change that mindset from 9 to 5 into, and not necessarily about the 9 to 5, but the mindset from being employed by being your own employer and being your own boss. And maybe Vaida, if I go to you and ask you how you find about this digital opportunity. Let's start from beginning. How someone can find it? How did you find about this one?
All right, that is a great question. Thank you so much. How I discovered this digital opportunity. This digital opportunity, I was looking for a way out, because we the nurses, my sister already said everything. We work long hours, 12 hours. Sometimes when we are even short, you work 20 hours. So I was looking for a way to create additional income and improve my work-life balance, because I didn't want to be working that long hours all the time. I'm a mom. I don't see my children. I used to work morning shift. When I get up, the kids are sleeping when I go to work. I have to come home and pick up the children. I will close and be kiki on my way. Speeding is not good to be speeding, but the teachers will be calling me because I will come home late to come and pick them up. I changed to second shift. It did not work for me. Second shift, that was the worst one. I can't pick them up before I go to work. So all the time I'm late to go to work. So I changed to third shift all over. It was just too much for me. So I was looking for something to change my work-life balance and get that flexibility so that I can do whatever I can do to take care of my children. That was how I was searching. I was just seriously searching for something to change my life, and something that I could carry to anywhere. When the children are having their school program, I can send it there and sit down and be doing something while be there for them to do, because I used not to send them to their school program. I wasn't having the time. So I was just looking for something seriously, and I was scrolling all over every day, praying. And one day I used to have prayer lines on like 2:00 every day. So I was just going to my prayer line as usual. When I saw the ad, I almost skip it. But you know what? When you are praying for something, God answer you. So I wanted to skip it. I didn't know my hand touched it. And it came on. And I watched it. Before I started watching it, my attention drew into the ad that I was having the interest to finish to the end. I didn't even finish when I called my mentor. What is it? Because the phone number was there. I called her, I chatted with her, and I did my research to make sure that it was legitimate. That was how I discovered this business. And I did not know that this business would be life-changing. I was just thinking that it's something that is just side hustle. I needed something that extra so that I can pay my bills. But right now, I realize that this business has transformed my life. I have learned everyday learning and growing, the community support, everywhere I turn. I'm so excited. And I appreciate this business. those who don't know out there, if you want that life changing, this business is not only about the money. This business have changed so many of the. Last week I told you my kid keep asking me, the mommy you have totally changed. Yes, so this business is life changing, so many ways. So that is how I discovered this business. Miss Dana, back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vaida. Yes, and I think all of us found it either through someone you knew, but definitely through the social media, right? Because as we
Yeah.
said, that's how we are promoting this business, or we are promoting our lifestyle. And for those that are praying and looking for something, this may be the answer to your prayers. And we kind of mentioned about how this business is definitely different from a traditional 9 to 5 job. But Mecca, if I would ask you, what would you say are the main things that make this business different from a traditional, job?
Yeah, I have to admit. Yeah, so that's a great question, Dana. Right? So there's like I think the difference will be like, let me put it this way, like based on my experience, because like I was coming from a food service industry, so that is not the regular 9 to 5. It's a shift schedule, but although it's a shifting, but still you have a schedule to follow, right? So I can share two main things that really differentiate between the two, like the schedule time input that you need in able to earn, right? So in a traditional like employee, being an employee, like for me, I am grateful because I'm in the public service. So like, and my schedule right now is like flexible, right? But I still have to follow a certain schedule. So, and that is usually the time input required if you are an employee, right? So you have to follow. It's like, I can say it's rigid, but some industries, like you really have to follow like on the dot, not a minute late, right? And that is just, there's no flexibility in that. I shared earlier that the flexibility of this business really what gives me that, optimism that, oh, I can earn more for my family, right? And that it brings me to the second main difference, right? Because like being an employee, you have a certain limit to how much you can earn. Like for me, I am passionate about my job. I like, being in my career, like, giving back to the community, being in public service. And it might be different if you're working in a private sector, right? But for me, like, I just have that heart. So although uh, within my heart, I love what I'm doing. But then, how about in the financial side? Like, no matter how much effort I put right in my career, there is a cap to as to how much I can earn in a payday, right? Biweekly. So like that's why I was searching for some opportunity where I can earn commensurate to the efforts that I put in. And the main difference is that my career, my 9 to 5 gives me that stable income to pay for our regular bills, our daily, monthly, like the scheduled bills, right? And this digital business that I'm also doing on the side gives me that flexibility, and how much effort I put will commensurate to how much I can earn. So the income potential in this business as my side hustle has that unlimited ceiling, right? And that's what I love about this. My 9 to 5 gives me that stable income, and I have the benefits to support that if I go sick, like, I'm sick and all that perks, right? But then how about the regular employee of, because like I've been in the food service industry, I've worked for almost 2 decades. So that's why I shifted from that industry to the public service. And then like, if you don't work, if you are absent, you don't earn, right? So yeah, and that really woke me up, right? Especially during the pandemic, right? I'm just so grateful during that time. I was already in my current industry career, and then I was so like I see all my friends, right, in my past industry, like, oh, if you don't work, and then restaurants were closed, so like your rent, your mortgage, your insurance will not stop, right? You have to pay them. So that was the awakening, right? And then so this business really is, we're not asking you, like for me, we're not asking you like what Dana said earlier, to quit your job. If you love your job, good, like stay. You have that purpose, you have that calling, but then uh, don't forget that you still can do more, especially for your family. And that's what I am doing, why I am, juggling all these different hats and wearing different hats every day. Like in the morning, I'm a mom, right? And then tomorrow, especially tomorrow, oh my God, back to the real world after a 2 week vacation. So that's the main 2 points that I would like to share today, Dana. And that really is like, I was thinking, like, brainstorming, like, what could I share? There's a lot to share, right? But those two, like the
Yeah.
flexibility that this online business gives you. Like for me, I'm a night owl, so I can say as long as like what, as late as 1 or 2 a.m. That's just me. But if you're a morning person, you can wake up like 4 or 3 a.m. to run the business. And that's what Rita said. Oh, that automation and that organization. Oh, we have all those tools to really, so you can be, you're able to run this business as organized as possible. And you don't have to be in real time posting those social media posts that you need to, right? So
Yeah.
that's all for me, Dana.
Definitely. Thank you, Michael. And I totally relate to that. So, as I'm working on IT, right? And I have been working from home for even before COVID. So for me, I cannot say that, oh, I have to commute and, the pain that a lot of people have. And still, so I do have some flexibility, but I still have to sign in maybe at 8 or 9 a.m., right? And I have to be there for at least 8 hours. I still have to ask my boss if I can go on vacation, and I still have a limited time that, like, I cannot decide suddenly, hey, I want to take 5 weeks vacation. No, have to do, maybe depends on some other people, right? So, and I totally agree with you. I love my job. I like what I'm doing. I like the people I'm working with every day. And I think I'm pretty good at it. But do I want to do this until my 70s? Maybe not. Do I have to be stuck into, letting someone else decide how long my vacations are? No. So I did, because of the immigration, right? I did start late with working and building that egg nest. So for me, yeah, definitely was on, having something aside that it can still give me this lifestyle that my salary gives me, but without having to work until my 70s. Because I still think it's not fair that we are working all our lives and then kind of keep saving for retirement. And then when you are ready to retire, you may not have the energy or the health or, even the mind. Depends where you are. It may be too late to really enjoy life. So I think it's, for me, was I want something that at some point I can drop my 9 to 5 job, and I can take my side hustle into a full-time, gig that I can do it from wherever the world. So definitely, I totally agree with you. The flexibility, the fact that you can take the business wherever you want, and the fact that there is no limits, right? We have multiple income streams. We all start with one, but then as you grow your business, you can have multiple income streams. So it's really, there is no limit. It's up to you on how much you can earn on this business, depending on, of course, on how much effort you put in this the business. It's always depending on that, right? You cannot have the ones that you hear. It's like, hey, yeah, you can make 7 figures in the first month. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's sustainable, and there is no such things of becoming a millionaire overnight with no effort. And I think everyone understands that, or else everyone will be a millionaire. Everyone will do that thing that is like, hey, no effort, no investment, just go and do it. So totally agree with that. And we talked about how this business changed more than our bank account, right? How it changed our mindset, how we are all more, I don't know, happier, more positive, looking different at life. But if I would like you, Mara, to maybe share with us how this decision to start your own business impacted your overall lifestyle.
My lifestyle, it changed me actually, to answer that question, Dana. It changed me as a person. It changed me looking at life also differently, besides the past experiences, especially with my dad, that when he retired, he was with us a month after his retirement, and then God called him home. And I was thinking, that wasn't something that I never, you don't expect something like that. I don't know. I know death is something that, we just have to deal with it. We have to accept that moment, in the time that I was having, or during that period, it didn't make sense to me, because I just gave birth to my firstborn, and how can this thing happen? Um, it was it that was the something that had me for many years. It sit with me many years. But that was the past experience. With the challenges that happened with me before starting this business. um, the lifestyle, I was more stressed, I was more worried about things. How am I going to do this? What am I going to do tomorrow? What am I going to do with the schools? What am I going to do? Those are the things. I'm a mom, right? Questions, and I'm in a foreign country, I'm an expat. um, I didn't expect things to go the way I've gone. But I found this business, and it really changed me. And the fact that I can speak about the experience that, my dad didn't enjoy his retirement at all. And I don't want to, really, God forbid, I'm praying that God just, you know, keep me on this earth as long as His will, to have the time, with my families, my boys. I want to see my boys grow up, because I want to give them what my parents gave to us. They gave us a good life. I'm the baby in our family. I have siblings. We are six, and I'm the youngest. And I think maybe I had it a little bit easy, but they were tough times, right? And I treasure that moments. I treasure that moments that we went through, because it made us, independent, and made us strong as my mom and dad's children. And when I started this business, I was like, okay, I need this business because of, one, two, three things: financial stability, independence, all those type of things. Time that I want with family. I want to retire early, right? But little did I know that this business actually change you as a person first, right? Um, on a uh, uh, how can I say, like on a personal level, your spirituality, your mental health, your those psychological and things like that. I don't know how to mention it, but I know you understand what I'm trying
Yes.
to say. But really, I I I was an introvert. Like, I'm an introvert. I'm not like this person that you see now on the screen. And the person that you see now on the screen is because of this business. If I'm not going to do it for myself, for me, no one else is going to do it for me. I need to help myself. I need to be the better version of myself of yesterday. So I need to work on myself, you know. I need to grow as a person, as a professional, as a business owner, before I'm going to help others do that. And that is what this business has done to me this year that I've been here. I've seen a lot in this business. I've heard a lot. I've experienced a lot, and the journeys that these people, the transformation of them, it encouraged me as well. It inspires me as well every day, and it motivates me. And that is the key, I think, to success as well. So if you are strong, if you are independent, if you have that mindset, as you said, Dana, it starts with a mindset. It starts with a mindset. And it should be a positive mindset. It should be, you know, the lookout on life. You do not, they say your past does not, determine your future. So it's what you do, today, and for tomorrow. And this is how I'm living my life every single day. And every bit that I get out of this business, every bit that I get out of my family now. Because when I changed, they started to change, you know. So I'm making a change in my life in order to make a change in my life with my family, the relationship, and everything. And that's how this business is, you know, actually changed my lifestyle as well, in terms of my health as well. Because of all the stress that I had before, my focus is not on the business anymore. My focus is on what I want, what I need to do now, what I am doing now, and I'm looking forward to, okay, I got my eye on the prize that's there in front of me. So that's how this business changed my lifestyle. And the fact that, at work, I used to be, okay, yes, I'm going to do this. When the manager asks, can you work a little more shift, or can you do this? I'm always the one that says yes, or I'm going, do the extra shift or working late. Now I'm starting to also appreciate the fact that I need my time as well. So my no is no. So now I started to also, have set my foot, and said, no, no,
Yeah.
it's not just about the work. There's so many more important things in life than just that 9 to 5 work, or our 12-hour, 14-hour shift. Yeah. So
Definitely.
thank you, Dana.
Definitely.
That's mine.
Thank you, Myra, so much. It's very inspiring, and thank you for sharing all your, experience and how this business change your life, right? Because definitely it's more to life than 9 to 5 and paying bills. We all hope for that, but sometimes you are so stuck into that routine, and it's so hard to get out of the routine, right? Because you cannot afford to get out of the routine. You cannot afford to not get that paycheck. And when do you have the time to start something new? That, when do you have the time to do the research, to do the training, to figure out a new skill set? So the fact that this business comes with all that package, and it's up to you when you work. You can work 2 hours today if you have time, and it can be at midnight, or 6 a.m., or at lunch when you are watching your kids maybe, or it can be only 5 minutes today, or and you can work longer tomorrow. So it's up to you how long you do for this business. And as long as you do it consistent, we talk about that, right? But it will change you in so many ways. And Rita, if I go with you, if I'll ask you, and we talked about so many rewarding parts, and where I've mentioned so many, but if I'll ask you, what's one of the most rewarding parts of having this online business for you?
Well, what a great question. Well, it's about you being your own boss, where you all have already mentioned it. But the main word here is I just want to add this, is about how you can be your own boss. There's nothing like you have a business in your hands, in the palm of your hand, and you can travel anywhere you want to, and the business will still follow you. There's nothing like you say, I wake up today, I want to go to the beach, I want to have fun with my friends, and I can still take the business along with me. You are the one to decide how you want your business to grow faster, or even slower, but it all depends on you. We would love to see you be consistent in your business. But the main point I want to prove here is how you can be your own boss, and how you can decide, make an effective decision in your business. You can travel anywhere you want. Your business will still be following you, in as much as you have a laptop with a good Wi-Fi. That is all. You can decide. It's the most beautiful thing, the reward that you can gain in this online business. There is nothing like, oh, someone is going to tell you, you need to do this today, you need to do that today, because it's for you to win in your business. No, you are making your own decision, because once you come in, you are thinking, you have the mindset of entrepreneurship. This is a business that you can have, and you want to see reward, you want to see bonus, you want to see promotion, you want to see everything. You are going to get everything in this business. But it's about how you place yourself, how you want to become that boss, and how you want to see your business grow faster as you want. And that is the most beautiful thing in this business. We have already said everything. But to you, what are you? How you want to become that boss, that you want to see the business growing faster as you want. And that is the most reward part that I love about this business. I don't have to tell you, hey, talk to my coach, I can't do this business today. Well, it's all in your hands. If you cannot do it today, your business will still be going slower. But in this case, you just have to think as an entrepreneur that is thinking in a way that I want to see my business go faster, and you are the boss in this business, and no one is going to take that away from you. That is all I have to add, Ms. Dana.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Rita. If you have the mindset, right, everything else we can help you with. We can help you a bit with the mindset too, in the sense that we can provide some training, some guidance, some, inspiring stories. But in the end, each of us is the one who decides to make that shift and to decide that, okay, I had enough, I want to change, and I'm willing to do whatever is needed for that change to happen into my life, right? Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing your stories today and for joining me. I think it was an amazing discussion, and I hope we inspire those people there who are maybe not sure if it's for them. We show that it's real. We show on how we find out about this business and how this business changed our lives and continues to change it every day. So for those of you out there who are looking for a change, be curious. Reach out to us. We'll help you. We'll guide you. But you have to start with being sure that you want to make a change. And this may be the answer to your prayers, as Vaida said, right? And it's as easy as just sending us a message or clicking on our link. We'll send you all the information. We have all the free info sessions. So it's no cost for you to find out more, to decide if this is for you. And then if you decide this business is for you, yeah, we can talk about the investments and money and what's not. But the first step is having that mindset and wanting to make a change in your life. So with that, thank you, ladies, again. Have an amazing rest of your days, and hope to see you soon on the next live.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
God bless.
God bless.